Journey into Ayurvedic Healthcare, brought to you by Troops and Tunes. Hello, my name is Jenny, Ayurvedic practitioner in training and volunteer for Troops and Tune. Please join me as we explore Ayurvedic healthcare. Lesson 2, Sankhya Philosophy, Yoga Philosophy, Dosas and Elements. Sankhya Philosophy is a theory of creation from Hindu philosophy. It states that the soul and matter are two different entities, a physical body and subtle body. Sankhya philosophy shows the relationship between the soul and intellect and physical matter. Sankhya philosophy is dualistic as recognizing masculine and feminine energies. It is derived from the Shad Darshan, the 6 philosophies of life. Ayurveda holds its principles in Sankhya philosophy and the Shad Darshan. Within Sankhya philosophy, you have Purusha, divine masculine energy, pure consciousness and ultimate healing power. You also have Prakruti, divine feminine energy, which is primordial will and creative potential. These energies combine and form Mahat and Buddhi, which is universal or individual intellect or prana. It also forms Ahamkara, which is intelligence based on previous accumulated experiences. These energies carry the 3 gunas, which are the 3 universal energies. Sattva, meaning potential energy or spiritual purpose of the higher will and mind, Rajas being kinetic energy, and Tamas being inert energy. These energies form the world seen and unseen, tangible and intangible. These energies form the 5 elements: ether, air, fire, water, and earth. Our motor faculties such as speech, grasp, walking, procreating, and eliminating. Sensory faculties such as hearing, touching, seeing, tasting, and smelling. And our sense perception of sound, touch, form, taste, and odor. Ayurveda recognizes and treats the physical body, the subtle astral bodies, and casual body. The physical gross body is called the Annamaya kosha and deals with dosha, lifestyles, and actions. The energy body is called the Pranamaya kosha. It is the vital energy sheath and deals with prana life force energy, elements, and doshas. The emotional body is the Manomaya kosha, and it deals with the thinking mind and emotion. We use the energies of Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas to control the emotional body, energy body, and physical gross bodies. As we move higher into the pyramid, we move towards intuition and insight, where Ahamkara lives, our Vijnanamaya kosha, our wisdom body. Then we move up into Mahat and Buddhi, which is higher wisdom, and it is Anandamaya kosha, our bliss body, where we are content and full of health and vitality. Purusha is an energy that represents the powerful masculine energies of the universe. It represents the powerful void of expansion, higher consciousness, and pure light. Purusha is where prana is derived. It is unchanging and unlimited. Prakruti is a divine feminine energy that carries the qualities of sattva, rajas, and tamas. It is the energy of change and evolution, power and action. It has form of nature that evolves with Purusha as unmanifested primordial matter coming into existence. When the energies of Purusha and Prakruti merge, universal consciousness takes over. The intelligence and will to live develops with a combination of energies of sattva, rajas, tamas, and prana. This is the development of the casual body, the seed of the subtle and gross body. The essence of the 5 elements create potential for the 5 senses. You can think of an egg implanting to the uterus. The fertilized egg has intelligence to evolve and grow, while getting a sense of its internal and external environment. This is the production of Mahat, Buddhi, and Ahamkara. The development of the 10 mantras are created, The 10 mantras are the 5 objects of perception made up of the 5 subtle elements. Within ether, you have sound. Air, you have touch. Fire, you have sight. Water, you have taste. And within the earth element, you have odor. The elements have 20 qualities. And within these elements, doshas are created. The elements are ether, air, fire, water, and earth. Vata is a mixture of ether and air and has dry, light, cold, rough, subtle, mobile, and clear qualities. Pitta is a mixture of fire and water that has oily, sharp, hot, mobile, and liquid qualities, while Kapha is earth and water, having heavy, slow, dull, cool, oily, slimy, smooth, soft, dense, stable, sticky, or cloudy qualities. The elements and doshas combined create the gross body. As energies evolve, the sensory and nervous system develops. Hearing, seeing, tasting, touching, smelling are sensory input information to perceive the world. Motor functions also develop, like moving, grasping, speaking, elimination, and as time progresses, procreation. Ayurveda recognizes your unique elements and energies, your nature. Your Prakruti is a mixture of Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, the 3 doshas. When working with an Ayurvedic professional, you may experience questionnaires that help you identify your body, mind, and spiritual constitution. This energy is something that you are born with and shows your ideal state of balance. Ayurvedic professionals will assess your mental energy by giving you a questionnaire that dives into the universal energies of sattva, rajas, and tamas. We use the universal energies to help us move into different states of being to become closer to a more balanced state of health. For instance, if we have more tamasic energies in our life, then we may use rajasic methods to lead us closer to our sattvic or higher mental state. Sattva balances rajas and tamas, harmonizing positive and negative aspects, which allows you to see and observe. Rajas is a positive force that initiates change, and tamas is an obstructing negative force that sustains old patterns. Ayurveda recognizes imbalances that you experience. These range from minor to major symptoms, as well as physical, mental, or spiritual imbalances. This is called your Vikruti. When working with an Ayurvedic professional, you may experience questionnaires that help you identify your imbalances. These imbalances can change based on the season, your age, illness, or injuries. By identifying your imbalances, physical, mental, and spiritual, and knowing your ideal state of balance, we can see what doshas need to be altered and the type of self-care that can be added to one's daily routine. Yoga is mentioned in the Rig Veda, which is the oldest sacred text of the 4 main Vedas. The use of yoga was to create union with yourself and the higher powers of God, using mantras and songs like a form of prayer to help heal mind, body, and spirit. Yoga is a mental and spiritual practice, while Ayurveda focuses on the body. Patanjali's Yoga Sutras are a staple for yoga philosophy. Patanjali compiled the 4 main Vedas, Rig Veda, Samaveda, Artha Veda, and Ayurveda, for healing and removing suffering for the body. Yoga focuses on healing the mind by following ethical guidelines. There are 8 limbs of yoga that teach liberation and freedom from our attachments. The yamas and niyamas are lifestyle guidance from the 8 limbs of yoga. You have niyamas, which are external ethics, and yamas, which are internal ethics. The internal ethics are to do no harm, be truthful, do not steal, have the right use of energy, and generosity, while the external ethics are purity, contentment, self-study, and surrender service to something bigger. Yoga is a practice to bring union with the pure light and energy of God. It brings clarity and purification to the body, mind, and spirit. Sankhya Philosophy teaches us that there is a mysterious life force to matter, the elements, and all living things, teaching us to understand our own unique energy and use the universal energies of Rajas and Tamas to bring us into a balanced Sattvic state. Ayurveda is a medical practice that recognizes these energies and helps you gain more self-knowledge to maintain your health.